Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. I have good news for you guys and I have some bad news. Let's start with the bad news. I just got a job offer yet again, where on the 18th of October I'll start training, and I definitely would not be able to do as much videos. I will definitely have to slow down. I will still try to do a video every evening, but it wouldn't be on mornings. Or at least 3 times a week, I'll try to put out a video. However, I am leaving you guys on good hands. We are at our inflection point where this company that I've been talking about for so long, when it was the unpopular thing to do, is finally, I shouldn't say it's finally doing what it's supposed to do, but the business model is finally being put together. The chips are coming together to where the Wall Street are now having no choice but to release us. So what happened this morning? This morning, the sheep panicked and ran to the hills because the Biden administration department unveiled a proposal to ban Chinese-made software and hardware in connected vehicles over concerns they may pose a national security threat. So soon, if you sing too loudly, it could be a national security threat. And when they did this, the market temporarily panicked. But then people realize, wait, it doesn't matter what genocidal does. This company cannot be contained. It's like a volcano. It's going to erupt, and the eruption has started. Because people are finally realizing we don't have to come to the American shores to become profitable. And soon Humpty Dumpty will fall off the wall and a new leader will take its position anyway, its position. So as oxen spikes at 29.55% this morning, up due to its business model again starting to come together and show it's getting closer to profitability, like I knew it would happen. Sadly, I was adding, but not as much. I was adding to my baby Neo because I believe Neo will make me more money than any other company. I keep saying that. GM, on the other hand, General Motors, begins layoff at its Kansas plant. No surprise. And BAIC EV unit cuts production capacity from 320,000 to 120,000 units as more EV companies will bite the dust. It's only natural. We will also see this with Tesla. Their capacity will slow down dramatically because they are dog poop, cat poop, rat poop, and bat poop, like I've always been saying. We're coming to steal their lunch, their breakfast, their dinner, and their snacks, even their margaritas. So, spy shots of Firefly has also been revealed, and we see the steering wheel. It has two screens in the inside, and it looks yummy for the tummy with a 5-star European rating that is coming to also dominate and devastate the landscape. BYD launched a new ship carrier, and I suspect it will be to carry our EVs because they too will have to slow down once we start ramping up. And NIO reaches 4,000 charging stations. Yes, you heard that right. We are staying ahead of the game, not only with battery swapping, but with charging the most charging stations than any other EV company in China. Infrastructure. Oh, sorry guys. That is going to win the day because we're going to make incredible revenue, not just from our EVs, but from our charging stations, our battery swap stations, our chips, our chauffeur service and daycare service, so much more. A lifestyle brand, they say. So whilst all of this is happening, the motley fool tongue is twisting in their mouth just like I say it would. And they came out with another article that is very yummy for the tummy. I don't agree with the whole article because it lumps Rivian in there to try to prop Rivian up to hang on to our coattails. But I will tell you what they say anyway. It says shares of Rivian and NIO have plunged this year, but both EV makers have big things coming up. that could send their stock soaring like an eagle. If you have money to invest but believe there aren't any bargains right now, if you have money to invest but you believe there aren't any bargains right now since stock market indices are hitting all-time highs, wait until you hear about the stocks they have missed the rally and seem primed to rebound, the author says, this analyst. The perfect examples are Rivian and Neo. I agree with the Neo. The Rivian is also dog poop, cat poop, rat poop, and pat poop because it's a failed business model. It says both stocks are down 45% so far in 2024. Well, not anymore. We are going up. But anyway, although global demand for electric vehicles, EVs, continues to grow, the industry has faced multiple headwinds, including falling subsidies, high interest rate, and rising competition from China. To top that, companies like Rivian and Neo have had their set of challenges, all of which combine to send their stock prices tumbling. The good news is that both EV makers appear to be at an inflection point right now. My God, the same word I've been using. It says, here's why now's the time to buy these two stocks. Again, here's the time to buy one stock, not two in my opinion. But let's humor the author. Neo's Tesla Challenger is a must-watch. Neo is a prominent luxury EV maker in China, which gives the company an edge over US automakers trying to find a place for themselves in the world's largest EV market. Yet a price war earlier this year crippled the Chinese EV industry, forcing most companies, including Neo, to offer discounts and cut prices on their EVs to survive. But again, we didn't cut prices on our EVs. We offered discounts on battery as a service and Navigate on Pilot Plus, etc., etc. The rest of them don't have that, so they have to cut prices on their EVs. Do you guys remember that? The timing couldn't have been any worse for Neo, as it was upgrading its models to a new platform and already facing low production and deliveries. But now we have upgraded. Neo's margins tanked and the stock plunged more than 50% in the first half of 2024. So with most stocks skyrocketing, Neo is a bargain, and you guys know how money-making Mitch loves his bargains. Neo's latest numbers, however, offer a glimmer of hope. With the upgrades behind the company, Neo's deliveries shot up by 91% sequentially to 57,373 units in the second quarter. In the second quarter, Neo vehicles surged 81% sequentially to around $2.2 billion. Vehicle margin rose to 12.2% from 9.2% in the first quarter, and net loss dipped slightly from first quarter to around $694 million. With Neo's deliveries and margin expected to stabilize, its stock should have more upside. I told you the shorts are done. They're pooping in their little shorts. From here, the company aims to deliver 61,000 to 63,000 EVs in the third quarter and boost its margin to 15% by the end of the year. Neo is also tapping the mass market EV market with its sub-brand Onvo that we see that we can't even keep up with demand. And the first model under his brand L60 SUV later this month, with more SUVs coming out next year. The 6-seater, the 7-seater, plus the Firefly, the small compact SUV, will challenge the EV leader's Tesla hot-selling Model Y in China. With a lower price point and more features, Onvo is the most interesting development at Neo right now. And if L60 catches the attention of EV enthusiasts, which it has, Neo stock could find a solid catalyst in the coming months. So, you see guys, we knew this was coming. And we know when the 6-seater and 7-seater come out. We know when the ET9 come out. We know when we go to Abu Dhabi for the oil boys. We know what's coming for us. So we keep buying shares when the sheep panicked this morning. And they ran up the hill. Us lions were at the top of the hill waiting to feed. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. If you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we have that warrior mindset like 50 said. We get rich or we die trying, guys.